Hello, Asa Leveaux, your Chief Genius Activator and founder of Genius Academy, here to share a story with you all. So, a lot of times, entrepreneurs, people that are just now starting out, emerging, developing entrepreneurs, they want to know, um, how do I get the money? How do I start? What do I do to make this all better? And I would have to say that you need to get very, very clear about who it is that you serve. When you are writing a book, when you are doing a speaking engagement, when you are making that cupcake, when you are washing out your brushes because you're a makeup artist, when you are getting all of your content together because you are a coach, when you are buying all of your material because like the hoses and the brushes and the sponges and the towels, because you are a mobile detail, you're owner of a mobile auto detailing, all of that, no matter what business you're in, the main key for me is being clear about who it is you serve. It's so clear. Once you understand who you serve, it won't also feel like you're selling, because you understand that someone is literally praying for you to show up for them. And when I say praying for them, there's a story that is a part autobiographical for myself, not totally, but part. And I call this story the Genius Cafe story. So the Genius Cafe, it's a cafe that I use because I don't want to put on anyone else's brand. This story. So someone is in the Genius Cafe, and they are in line at the Genius Cafe to purchase their favorite drink. And the reason why they're in line to purchase their favorite drink is because they have done the steps over the last week or so to go to every single pharmacy, like every pharmacy, in order to purchase every pill that they are allowed to buy on that day. And we understand that in this day and age, if you go to a pharmacy, you're only allowed to purchase so much medication. Well, what they have done is they have accumulated medication over time, and the intent is to do what they feel has to be done with the medication. So they're standing in line at the Genius Cafe in an effort to buy their favorite drink, in an effort to take the pills and the medication that they have accumulated to go to the lake that is nearby, in an effort to end it all. And I do mean end it all. And they're waiting for you. And they're praying for you to show up and show out in their lives. And what do I mean by that? So as they're waiting at the Genius Cafe, standing in line to buy their favorite drink, to do what they feel needs to be done with the medication, they have a phone in their pocket. And their phone does get notifications. And they have someone in their life, a friend, a neighbor, a coworker, an associate, that comes across what you offer to the world. So you may be offering, your cupcakes, which the benefit is make you slap your mama, cupcakes so good. Or you provide childcare services for working parents so that they don't have to feel so guilty about leaving their babies as they go out and go to work. Or you may provide hair care services in a way that make everything on the inside blossom because of now what is on the outside. And they just need that little push to realize that they are in fact beautiful just the way the divine sees them. And they just need to know that you're real They just need to know that it's not so hard and that you are there and you are the answer to their prayers to then make their lives so much easier. But you're waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting on your cupcake to be perfect. And you're pissed because someone stole your cupcake idea. And you're mad because the print shop didn't print off your cake flyer. And you are in a high level of pissosity because your stepfather said that you weren't good enough to do anyone's hair, much less your own. And you're dealing with all that. And at the same time, somebody is waiting for you to show up in their lives at the Genius Cafe in an effort to get the notification on their phone so that they can read it while they're in line so they can get out of the line. So when you are thinking about all the things that you can't do, and you are thinking about how it can't work, and you are focused on the perfectionism that isn't real, and the perfectionism that is killing your productivity, think about the person in line at the Genius Cafe who is waiting on you, who is praying for you to come to them. They need to read your book. They need to hear you speak to them. They need you to tell them that the reason why they're not getting a job is because their resume, this is the problem. And this is how you can help them fix it so they can get the job they need. And they need you because you build the shoes that'll alleviate the stress and the pressure in their backs. And you create the game that'll bring their families together like they haven't been together in the last 25 years. But because you did it, the love is now real. So I just ask you to show up for the person in line at the Genius Cafe. So I am Asa Leveaux, your Chief Genius Activator, and as always, dreams